Hey everyone, let's start cooking. I like to use boiled corn in kebabs whenever possible. If you don't have corn, you can use potatoes. And either potatoes or breadcrumbs will be needed for binding. I'm using corn today, so I'm gonna only use breadcrumbs with it. Let's start with 1 cup of soya chunks, which is about 50 grams. We will cook them in boiling water in a large pot with plenty of water, salt, and turmeric. Follow the package instructions for the time it needs to cook. I cooked mine for about 7 minutes. You will notice that they will double in size. Once properly cooked, we will rinse them in cold running water. At this point, you can just squeeze all the water out and move on to the next step. This particular day, I wasn't using them right away, so I went ahead and added them to fresh water, and then I will squeeze them right before I need them. By the way, you must taste the soya chunks at this time. They should taste like nothing. They should not be bitter, sour, or smell terrible or off in any way. In a blender that can blend dry ingredients or a food processor, blend the soya chunks, green chilies to taste, garlic, little ginger, and corn. Use a spatula to mix if needed and blend. Today, I decided to use my Vitamix for blending soya chunks, which was probably not the best idea. Ideally, you should use the food processor. Note to myself. Next time, food processor. Back to it. To the mixture, we are going to add black pepper, garam masala, amchur powder, which is the dry mango powder, and salt. Mix all the spices into the soya mixture. I tasted the mixture and I wanted a little more garlicky flavor, so I added a little more garlic powder. I decided not to use potatoes today, so we will add breadcrumbs to the mixture. Mix them in little by little and add more breadcrumbs as needed. I tasted the mixture and added a little more amchur powder for tanginess. And finally, added some hot and sweet sauce. This really makes the flavor. Mix it all in. Try to form a patty. If it's hard to shape them, then use more breadcrumbs for binding. Shape them however you like. I like to form a rectangular shaped kebabs. You can definitely do like a regular rounded kebabs or even rounded patties, whatever you want to do. Heat a non-stick pan and cook them on each side. You can use a fork or a small spatula to help you get them stand on their side. Cook them on each side like I'm doing. We will be using cabbage, bell pepper, and onions for our filling in the soya rolls today, or soya Frankies or soya kebabs. I like to quickly saute each ingredient on high heat. If you like your veggies raw, then definitely skip this step. I absolutely love these uncooked flour tortillas. They are great for tacos, burritos, with your dips. And perfect for the Indian Kathi Roll Frankie too. Cook them on medium-high heat because you don't want them to crisp up. You want them to be flexible so that you can fold the Frankie. Spread the spicy tangy green chutney. By the way, the spicy tangy green chutney. What is it? It's my original green chutney, and I add a lot more green chilies to it, little black pepper, little black salt, and some thick yogurt, and blend it again. Spread hot and sweet sauce. Place your soya kebabs, top with the cabbage, bell pepper, and onions. Use some more hot and sweet sauce, some more chutney if you like, and fold the Frankie, and it's ready to be enjoyed. The other option is, if you're one of those people who like everything crispy, then fold the Frankie and place it in the non-stick pan and heat it up. Let one side crisp up first before flipping it to the other side. Wrap it in a foil and it's ready to be enjoyed.